already. And by a lot, I mean Russ and Kage. Hi. Hey, Russ and Kage. Thanks for coming. Russ says, hi, Molly. How are you? I'm good. I am happy that it is Friday Eve officially. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way in, guys. Appreciate you, Russ. And if you haven't already, the subscribe button is the way forward. Kage says, here but laying down. Gotcha, Kage. No worries. We've got, I don't know if you guys can hear them, but we have got all kinds of birds today. Hey, Lonnie, you want to see a squirrel? You know what? When I was setting up, I saw a black squirrel. I think it was onyx, but I didn't get to see any squirrel boobs. Hey, Billy Bob, good to see you. Hey, Maddie, good to see you. Much love, much love. Lonnie says, hi, Molly. Hi, everybody, says Russ. Billy, says Russ. There is, I don't know, can you guys see the creek there at all? Hope you're well, Molly, says Maddie. I am. I hope you're well as well. Maddie, says Russ. Billy Bob says, hey, Maddie. Russ says, for yes. And it's translating it. Let me see if I can turn. Oh, I got the frickin' translator thingy. Maddie says, hi, Russ, buddy. Russ says, hi, Lonnie. Lonnie says, what's up, Russ? Billy Bob says, hey, Russ. Maddie says, hi, Billy. Okay, I can turn that off. Good deal. Lonnie said, this is a beautiful view. This is like the opposite of the desert where I live. You know what? I used to, believe it or not, when I was a kid, we used to vacation in the desert at Palm Springs, California. And we used to go hiking in the mountains and swimming during the day. Is that sun blinding you guys? Russ says, totally, Lonnie, stunning. Is that flowing water in the background? Yes, it is. I'm glad you guys can see it. Yeah, that is, the creek is full. And that is, normally that is completely bone dry. But yeah, that is flowing water back there. No, it's good, Molly. Okay, thank you, Russ. No, the sun isn't blinding us. Okay, good deal. Because it's blinding me. You must be using a fancy camera. The picture is super crisp. Just my iPhone. Although it is a Pro Max. Billy Bob's laughing. Ooh, I think the sun's going to go behind the clouds. That would be nice. That would be a nice little treat. Although don't stay behind the clouds. Because we need to see you shimmer off of the water. Can't wait till the leaves come back so that it blocks the noise from the road there. Is that green stuff on the tree moss, says Lonnie. Yes, it is. In fact, all the green that you see on the ground is moss. Russ says, trees are looking great, Molly. Love the moss. Thank you. Billy Bob says it's amazing weather in Texas today. Yeah? What do you got going on in Texas today, Billy Bob? Russ says no snow now. Yep. Snow is we had snow still on the ground this morning, but it warmed up and now we don't have it. Ruben, hey! Good to see you. Are you talking back to me, bird? Who do you think you are? Come eat these peanuts. Or peacock nuts, rather. I think that bird is laughing at me. Where is this view, says Lonnie. This is my backyard. This is right out my backyard. Black squirrel. Are you Onyx? Are you Onyx? Who are you? You're very cute. It's Onyx, guys. It's Onyx. She made it through the winter. Looks like there is some new leaf growth, said Russ. Rube, said Russ. Billy Bob says, waiting on my new aquarium to come on Saturday. Super excited. I'll bet it's huge. I'll bet it's a huge one. How big is it? Russ says, you okay, buddy? Ruben says, Russ. Kage says it's 79 here. Wow. Russ says, nice, Billy. What you getting? Russ says, yes, stunning. Lonnie says, squirrel. Yeah, sorry about that. I got excited to finally see her. Hollow Knight, hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us. Let me straighten out the camera here a little bit. Russ, I bought a 450-gallon custom aquarium. Oh, that had to have cost a pretty penny. Russ says, after your nuts, Mal. Yeah, she loves my peacock nuts. I'm good, Russ. Hope you're well, says Ruben. It's eating something, says Lonnie. Yeah, she's eating unsalted peanuts. I call them peacock nuts. I put those out, and that's what she's eating. Last week I put some black sunflower seeds out. Nothing. This week I put peanuts out. Boom, black squirrel. Hello all, so cute, says Brother Jay. Hey, Brother Jay. Lonnie says, wow, Billy, that's a dream tank. It is, yeah. You should see the tanks that he's already got. Oh my God, he's got these huge fish that are just amazing. He's got if I remember correctly, he's got the hugest clown loach I've ever seen. Russ says, I'm good, Rubes. Been busy? Yeah, you have. Oh my God, have you been busy? Maddie says, 12C here today, Molly. Oh, wow. That's kind of chilly. Ruben says, whoa, look at that squirrel. I didn't know there are black squirrels. Yep, we nicknamed her Onyx, or named her Onyx, I guess. You can tell because when she leans a little bit, her little boob like flops over her. Oh, chipmunk. We got a chipmunk over here. I don't know if you guys can even see it. Now it's probably pixelated as hell. Well, we'll go back to the squirrel because we can see her better. Oh, she's so cute. You're so cute, little one. "102 here," says Lonnie. Wow. That's way too hot for me. Damn, Billy, that's a whopper. Billy Bob says, wow, that's hot, Lonnie. Lonnie says, what type of fish do you keep, Billy? Jeez. Have a louder engine, why don't you? Russ says, boobs. Billy Bob says, South American cichlids and a few big eels and a giant red-tailed gourami. Lonnie says, that's the first week hitting triple digits. Oh, still. I wouldn't want to see that. Hippie, hey, good to see you. How are you? Years ago, I raised a baby squirrel that fell out of its nest. I finally let him go at Brazos Bend State Park when he was ready to be on his own. I actually raised 2 squirrels that when I lived in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Back up a little bit so you guys can see her a little bit clearer. 2 little tiny, I mean, like you couldn't even tell what animal they were. They were so pink. Fell out of my chimney. And so I raised them and then set them free out back. Brother Jay says, how are you, my friend? I'm doing good, Brother Jay. How are you? Russ says, oh, wow, all the wildlife is coming out. Yeah, it is. And that chipmunk is still there. It has not moved. I was hoping that it would move so that I could show you guys that it's not just a leaf. But it's just sitting there perfectly still. Hi, Onyx. How are you? Like she's going to answer me. Hippie says, I can see the chipmunk. Oh, cool. You guys can see him. The little bugger, he's just sitting there. Not moving. But at least, zoom out here so you guys don't get so sick. At least Onyx is doing stuff. Never seen a black squirrel before, says Billy Bob. Yeah, I don't think they have them in the western part of the country. Russ says, your nut brings all the boys to the yard. She was just like, boop, off camera. Hello and welcome, Paul Watson. How are you? Lonnie says, chipmunk looks smaller than the squirrel. Super cute. Yeah, the chipmunk is like a little bit smaller than a hamster. Whereas this little girl you're looking at right now is, oh yeah, she's totally bigger than a rat. Hippie says, yeah, it's going to get the 97 here on Saturday, Dallas-Fort Worth area. I actually lived in Dallas-Fort Worth for a while. Lonnie says, you keep eels, freshwater? I've never heard of freshwater eels. Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, freshwater eels are cool. Well, all eels are cool. And Ruben says eels are cool. Russ says, hi, Paul. Welcome to the channel. Russ says, hit that like button, guys. Appreciate you. Yes, please do hit that like button. And please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Oh, that's perfect. You can see onyx and you can still see part of the creek back there. Ruben says, any progress with moving, Russ? Hoping for the best. Lonnie says, are black squirrels a normal color? Yeah. Yeah, we have black squirrels here. We have gray squirrels and we have red squirrels. Ooh, the chipmunk is moving. It was moving. There it goes. Just needed new batteries, I guess. Oh, she's leaving. Oh no, she's just getting the nuts that are back there. There were actually two, but only one was alive. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that, Hippie. That's sad. Russ says, hoping so, buddy. Tune in tomorrow night, and I just may have some news on the progress. I know Lonnie never seen a black squirrel. Are you still here? Did you leave? Are you hiding? Oh yeah, she went into the next yard. Oh hey, there's a bird. There's another black squirrel on the tree over here. Oh, we also got... Boy, he really wants to hang out in the leaves and blend in there. There's a robin. Oh my God, did you guys see the chipmunk chase the robin? Little chipmunk with an attitude. Where'd you go? There you are. Okay, where was I? Well, can you go back to holding still for me, please? Now would be a good time. If you could just kind of chill a little bit. Chipmunk is just keeping watch. Black squirrels are so cool, says Russ. Chipmunk blends in with the leaves, says Hippie. Yep, he sure does. Actually, I'm pretty sure that one's a female. Come just a little closer so I can see ya. A little closer. Yeah, it's a female. Isabella, hey, good to see you. Hippie says, hard for the black squirrel to hide. Yeah, they can't hide very well. Well, they can at night, I guess. Lonnie says, honestly, I have never seen a tree-based squirrel in real life? Do they make a noise? They do. They do this like sort of, well, these guys here make like a chirping noise that almost sounds like a bird. And the squirrels make sort of a barking noise. Lonnie says, honestly, I have never seen a... Oh, I already read that. Good job. Isabella sending love. Love you back, Isabella. Thank you so much for coming. Sad Man, hey, good to see you. Molly, hi, so good to see you live. Also nice to see your garden again. Thank you. Oh, where'd that little pissant go? Hey, there you are. Come over here. Come over here. Where are you? There you are. And once these guys get used to me being out here again, these little guys will come all the way up to the porch up here. One almost ran up my leg one time. Scared the bejesus out of me. Sad Man says, how was your day? It was pretty good. Thank you for asking. How was your day? Chippy Chips, yeah. Well, no, that's Mrs. Chippy. Yeah, that's definitely a female. Oh, come on. Hold still now. There we go. Oh. She gone. We'll just leave it over here where the... And we'll wait for them to come back. Where was I? Lonnie says, red squirrel's a thing too. Yep, they're a little bit darker than gray squirrels. Ruben says, you got any boars over there? I think we do up north, like in the UP, the Upper Peninsula. Michigan has two parts, an Upper Peninsula and a Lower Peninsula, and the Lower Peninsula is sometimes called the Mitten because it's, well, it's shaped like a mitten. Spoiler alert. Hippie says, pollen out here where I'm live, really getting to my nose today. Make my nose run itchy. Yeah, I know. I've got my right eye is peeing because it does not like does not like all the pollen out here. We have javelina here, says Lonnie. Oh, really? Oh, desert pigs. Oh, cool. Sandra, how are you? Sandra says, good evening. Russ says, hey, sad man. Robin flyby. Yeah, oh, I'm behind on chat, aren't I? Aha, I like them, Lonnie. Funny looking dude, says Ruben. Hippie says, I have a baby raccoon hanging around my front porch, trying to get in my outdoor kitties' food and possums. I love living in the country. Yeah, I love it when the little critters come around. It's special, isn't it? Sadman says, let me see how long it takes, Molly, to catch up with chat. It is 17:49 Eastern time. So let's see. Ooh, I think there's a black squirrel coming across the... Nope, she turned around. Or he, whoever. I'm not sure what 17:49 is because I'm a dummy when it comes to military time. I'm behind. Hi, little wolf. How you doing? Hippie says, ain't so much country anymore. They are just building and building out here. New neighborhoods, a bunch of warehouses, which are still empty. That's horrible. Could you entice the squirrels to your back door with nuts? I might could. I'll have to try that. Russ says, Little Wolf, hi. Lonnie says, Javelina are mean but funny looking. Oh, we got another chipmunk coming out here. About to come out. Well, you're just going to zip around, aren't you? Little shit. Ah ha ha ha, did they chase you, said Reuben. Aw. Lonnie said, did you say that squirrel bark? What the fuck, for real? Yeah, they do, they bark. I had one curse me out one time. I'm pretty sure it was cursing me out. The thing was not happy with me, that's for sure. Little Wolf says, other gray tree squirrels cry too. It sounds awful when they are upset. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Lonnie says, I had to jump in the bed of someone random dude's truck when a pack of them charged me when I was a teenager. Wow. That's a spicy getaway. Hippie says, yeah, squirrels can make quite a bit of noise. Yes, they can. Sandman says, my day was also good. Thanks for asking. The chipmunks are so adorable. Aw, aren't they though? Reuben says, Lonnie. We're laughing at Lonnie. This is like a nature preserve, says Lonnie. Yeah, you know what it is. In fact, this is a state park back here. Where are you from, says Reuben. Are you asking me? If you're asking me, I'm from Michigan. Lonnie says, I have a healthy fear of those desert hogs, Phoenix, Arizona. I bet. Hello, Russ, says Sadman. 2154. Can you put it in dummy time for me? Oh, wait a minute. 54, 58. So I'm only 4 minutes behind. Little chipmunks just keep an eye out for the hawks. Yeah. Yeah, they do come around. And when they come around, man, everything gets quiet. And then you hear their cry. I wish I had desert pigs. It would make life a lot more interesting, says Reuben. Yeah. I don't think you would mix well with desert hogs, Reuben. Hippie says, get some wild pigs out here where I live. Oh, yeah? I bet the UK would have some crazy slang for the pig spores, slang javelina, says Lonnie. I bet they would. Russ says the chipmunk is really lively. Reuben says, probably. Russ, we got to get some desert pigs here. Where'd the chipmunk go? I guess he's done with us. Russ says, Defo Rubes, we've got to have some pigs in the UK, though. Or we do have some pigs in the UK, though. Oh, you do? Like wild pigs? I guess I can zoom out here. Give you guys a better view. There we go. Don't you all have wild European boars out in the UK? Says Little Wolf. Lonnie says, I don't think Javelina would survive y'all's winter in the UK. And they definitely wouldn't survive here then. Because we get a lot of snow. Russ says, nah, mate, no wild boar here. Aw. You can't get chased by wild boar. You'll have to find another activity. Little Wolf says, and hello, Russ. I missed what you said. Hippie says 17 hours on military time is 5 p.m. Oh, thank you. Ruben says, you have an illegal population of boar, not desert pigs. Oh, we have. I can read. Well, I can read when the sun's not directly in my eyes. Think in one forest, though. Could be. Wouldn't hurt to look. Lonnie says, illegal population of boars? Little Wolf says, well, at least you have something. Ruben says, we hunted all the interesting species out. Aw. Released without permission, Lonnie, says Ruben. Doesn't the UK have stories of giant boars attacking villages, says Lonnie. I haven't heard that. That's terrifying. Lonnie said, it's so green where you are. Actually, not yet. Just wait until the leaves come in. It gets a lot greener. Hippie says, wait for one in wild hogs. Come in my backyard. I get me some free bacon. Yes, free bacon, says Little Wolf. I'm going to grab a drink. We got a squirrel coming. Or do we have a squirrel arriving for you dirty people? Lonnie says, everything is brown here except the cacti. I love cactus. Ruben says, boar. Hippie says, I've lived here for 20-something years, never seen a deer around my house. Really? Yeah, we've got deer around here. We've got all kinds of deer. And we've got, I know we have them because I've heard them and I've heard that people have seen them. But I've never seen one. We have foxes in the area. Fox are so freaking cool. Ruben says, let's go hunt some bison. Most of those are live in farms now. Lonnie says, we have elk up in northern Arizona. Oh, just missed a chipmunk, damn it. I think we have elk up north. Lonnie says, barbecue bison sounds so good. It does sound good. Russ says, I love deer. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, especially it makes a really good meatloaf. Little Wolf says, I have seen a red fox and a gray fox. Pretty cute little fellows. Ruben says, deer are so cool. Never seen one with antlers. I have. They're they're really wild. I mean, they're like, I'm sure you've seen antlers before, but like when you see them on the deer in real life, it's impressive. Lonnie says elk make the creepiest noise. Oh yeah, don't they make that like grunting noise? Ruben says mostly roe deer. Sad Men says deer are great. Lonnie says we have a ton of coyotes where I live. Coyotes, yeah, those are cool too. Sad Men says, has deer season started? I don't know. I actually don't hunt, so I don't know. I think it's in the fall. I want to say it's in the fall. Russ says, I love foxes too. Oh, chipmunk. Oh, come on. There he is. Come on, you little shit. Come on, eat some peanuts. Eat my nuts. That's it. Come on. Come on. It's like he knows he's on camera. There we go. Rubberneck. Hey, good to see you, Rubberneck. Hello, fellow Michigander. Thanks for stopping in. I can't stay, but wanted to say hi quick and get in there. Thank you. I appreciate you. You little brat. Would you quit moving? Oops. There we go. Sorry about all the shaking, guys. Russ says we get foxes in our streets nowadays. Oh, that is fucking cool. Russ says my mom has an obsession with foxes. They are super adorable, though. Yes, they are. I totally agree. I don't hunt either, but Richmond Park in London have lovely deer. Yes, deer are gorgeous. Russ says, and during COVID, the deer ventured out too. Oh, really? I've actually in where I used to live, I would see deer actually walking down the sidewalk. Okay, well, he's got the zoomies. He'll be back. Actually, let's go back over here. There we are. Oops. That works. No, that doesn't. There we are. Lonnie says, eat my nuts. Molly screamed into the forest. Oh, did you see him? He just darted. He's got the zoom. Ooh, he just went underground. Rubberneck's waving. Hey, Rubberneck, says Russ. Rubberneck says, okay, yuppers. Later. Take care, Rubberneck. Rubberneck says, bye, BGN. Russ says, bye, Rubber. Lonnie says, do you have moose up there in Michigan? I believe we do up north, way up north in the Upper Peninsula. Yeah, foxes, very common in British streets. It's very common to see them roaming around neighborhoods. Really? Says Sad Man. Molly, take us up the tree, says Reuben. I can do that. Maybe if I can get this thing to let go of my phone. There we go. We've got no leaves whatsoever. Okay, those that hung on from last year, but that's a different tree. This tree has no leaves. Ooh, did you guys hear that woodpecker? Where are you? Oh, he's across the creek. I have neighbors that live a couple of miles from me that have a few bisons in their pasture. And longhorn cattle, see them up close, really longhorns, I'll bet, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want to see a longhorn up close, to be honest. Little Wolf says, only have moose in the UP mostly. Ruben says, do some Tarzan stuff. I'm 53, Ruben. The possibility of doing that kind of stuff is over years ago. Lonnie says, look how fast that chipmunk was. Yeah, he's got the zoomies. Sedman says, thank you, Rubberneck. Have an amazing day. Ruben says, message redacted. Lonnie says, can you point the camera at the leaves? Absolutely. Let's see. These leaves over here. Never seen a fox, but I guess they come out at night. A fox visits my mom's front garden frequently. Oh, that's cool, Russ. Wow, says Ruben. Sedman says, yes, it's mostly during the night. Where are the leaves? Are the leaves dead? Yep, they fell off in the fall. Hey, there's the chipmunk. He's gonna leave now, though. Yep, the leaves died and fell off. There are those brownish gray things all over the ground. A woodpecker, says Russ, sounds painful. Get splinters. Yeah. Excuse me, guys, I can't mute. Definitely a woodpecker would not be a good pet for you, Russ. Lonnie says, we have a type of woodpecker that live in saguaro cacti called cactus wren. Oh, I've seen cactus wren. Ruben says, whoa, hippie. Wait, did I miss something? Did I? I'm sorry if I missed something. Oh, wait a minute. It's on top messages. I'm sorry. Let me see. Let me check now. Yeah, I still don't see it. I'm so sorry. I missed some chat, guys. I'm really sorry. Hippie says, well, I've been sitting here at Walmart waiting on orders. Ain't getting anything. I'm headed to the house. I'm sorry. Maybe you'll get lucky and something will pop up on the way home. Ruben says, no way, Molly. You got this. Think. Russ says, spring is on its way, Mall. Yeah, can't come fast enough. Ruben says, you gotta believe you can. I believe that I will break joints that I don't remember having. Melania says, the trees we have up north only have pine needles, no leaves. Yeah, I got a pine tree here. Boom, pine tree. Boom, pine tree. Boom, whatever kind of tree that is. I don't remember. I don't think it's maple. Oh, hey. Do you guys see what I see? Come back out. Or go over there. That's a young squirrel. Or younger squirrel. Oh, come on. Well, we'll just leave it there until the black squirrel decides to come back. Little Wolf says, Molly, do you have flocks of robins by you yet this year? Yes, we do. We have a lot of robins. Ruben says, Russ. Not you, Molly. It's not you, Molly. Hippie is called Hippie. That's how I'll tell the difference. Lonnie says, do you have bluebirds up in Michigan? We have blue jays. In fact, one was here earlier. I don't know. I think we do. Or we did at one point. Lonnie says, that's a big tree trunk. Hippie says, it doesn't matter where she points a camera, you're going to see. Leaves, yeah. Ruben says, yes, Hippie is Hippie dude. Hippie says, weather doesn't know how to act this year. It starts greening up, then we get another cold spell come through. Yep. Are blue jays a bigger version of a bluebird, says Lonnie? No, not really. Blue jays have more intense coloring, and they have kind of like a black and white pattern. Wow, are you coming? Oh, holy crap. She's coming up to me. Oh, please don't run up my leg. Okay. Good squirrel. Or chipmunk. I know what I'm talking about. Blue jays are in the same family as crows, says Little Wolf. I did not know that. We are in an early heat wave here, says Lonnie. Wow. We're in a heat wave here too. It's like 40 degrees. Ruben says, I give up saying bird names because you guys are dirty-minded. Well, I mean, come on, Tit. Look at the chipmunk, says Lonnie. Oh my God. Aw, Chippy. Hippie says, I've got 2 pine trees in my yard in Dallas-Fort Worth area. Not doing too well this year. 40 C or 40 Fahrenheit? 40 Fahrenheit. Where'd you go, little guy? Where are you? Oh, there you are. There you is. Todd, hey, good to see you. Todd says, howdy, Momdog and friends. Hippie says, but I do have a big fig tree that's starting to bloom out. Oh, that's nice. I also miss being able to grow avocados. I grew up in California. We had orange trees, and we had an orange tree that all of a sudden started giving lemons. Where'd you go? Would you stop zooming around? Lonnie says 40 Fahrenheit is like our winter low. Yeah, and it's high for us here. It's been below freezing for well over a month. Ruben says, even my granddad brought it up when I said blue tit. Yeah, tits don't like to be blue. Tits are lovely, Rubes, says Russ. I don't like figs. My brother planted them to trees in my yard. I've been out there for 8 years, and they're big. Okay. There you are. I like great tits, Rufus. And now you can never unhear that, Ruben. I planted a few apple trees. They didn't make it. Aw. Yeah, we have a lot of apple trees up here, hippie. Ruben says, for fuck's sake. Hippie says, I have grapes up against my back fence. They do great. That's awesome. There we go. Orange trees grow well here. Well, where I live. They just take a ton of watering. I bet they would take a crap load of watering, Lonnie. Little Wolf says, tough titmice have not been mentioned yet. Tough titties. I was talking about the mouse. Todd says, are blue tatas worse than blue gonads? Probably not. Russ says, woodpeckers and tits. Who the fuck names these birds? Oh, don't forget the booby. The blue-footed booby. Lonnie says, titmice? Is it a rodent or a bird? It's a rodent. Todd says, I agree, but neither are desirable. Agreed. Ruben says, great scientists. Scientists with a good sense of humor. Todd says, good point, BGN. Little Wolf says, titmice are birds. What? Titmice are birds? Where Bigfoot at? I'd love to see one of those as long as it's not in my backyard. Haven't seen Bigfoot, but if I do, I will let you guys know. I'll film it for you guys. Todd says, don't even get started on peacocks. Peacock nuts. Little Wolf says, yes, tough titmouse is an eastern Michigan bird. Wow. Ruben says, this I'm going to take inspiration from when I discover and name a new fish species. Lonnie says, I was expecting Bigfoot to walk by the camera view. Ruben says, not mouse, too. Yeah, name it something that dirty-minded people can have fun with. Hippie says, I got a neighbor 2 houses from me that has peacocks. Do they make some noise? Yes, they do. Oh yeah, I know they make that that jungle sounding noise. Sorry guys, there's pollen out here. I don't know where it's coming from because nothing's in bloom. Ruben says, whoever named bony-eared ass fish is a legend. Rose says, hit that like button, guys. Yes, please do. Lonnie said, a bird is in the tree. Oh, is there? Or was there? Yeah, they do that from time to time. Todd says one variety of woodpecker is the yellow-bellied sapsucker. True story. Isn't there more than one variety of sapsucker? Little Wolf says there are also brown creepers. Hippie says, what are brown creepers? Ruben says, #1 hero. Little Wolf says they are a really cute, tiny brown striped bird. They have white bellies. Aw. Russ says, a lot of people keep chickens in their yards here, but get complaints from neighbors when the cock wakes them in the morning. I guess it would depend on how the cock waked you. Same here, Russ, LOL, says Lonnie. Oh, it's starting to get back down towards freezing. I can see my breath. Nothing worse than being woke by a cock on a Sunday morning. Well, unless you're into that kind of thing, you know. Hippie says, I have chickens. Oh, cool. I got 12 of them and a rooster, and I get plenty of eggs. I'm always happy to give away to neighbors because I don't eat that many eggs. That's nice of you, Hippie. Little Wolf says, so there are some interesting cichlid names. Oh, yeah? Ruben says, all right, I'm going to get off. Have a great Friday. See you, Ruben. I hope to see you at Russ's tomorrow. Russ says, see you soon, Rubes. Ruben says, you crazy people are awesome. You're awesome, Ruben. You're awesome. And we'll see you tomorrow. Russ says, tune in tomorrow night, kid. Might have some news. Lonnie says, I have to head out. Great talking to y'all. This is a beautiful view. Thank you for coming in, Lonnie. I appreciate you. You have a great night. Hippie says, I told my neighbor, feel free to come out and get you a couple eggs out of my coop in the morning if you need it. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's so nice of you. I don't know how I would feel about an egg fresh from the chicken, though. Don't they come out warm when they lay the egg? Aren't they warm? That would gross me out. I'm not sure why, but that would like really gross me out. Rhodey, hey Rhodey, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. I would hope so, says Rhodey. No, I want them to come out of the chicken refrigerated, damn it. That's more natural. Russ says, gonna get off to bed, Molly. We'll keep your stream running, though. Take care, and thanks again for being there. You're more than welcome, Russ. You have sweet dreams. You get off to bed. You sleep well, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Everyone say goodnight to Russ. Little Wolf says, Geophagus? Svenene is a cool cichlid. Sounds like an insult, though. It does. It sounds like a Latin insult. Hippie says, no, but them chickens are kind of protective of their eggs. Oh. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Hippie says, I ain't afraid of no bird. Night Mall, says Russ. Bye, Russ, says Little Wolf. Night, everyone, says Russ. Good night, Russ, says Rhodey. Sweet dreams, Russ. It would be really cool if we got enough water that creek rose even further. And then I would get one of those little plastic, or not plastic, like, I think they're made out of like vinyl, one of those little blow up boats. And I could go up the creek without a paddle. Just to say I did it. Oh, here comes a black squirrel coming across the squirrel bridge here. Where is the squirrel bridge? I don't see you on camera. Oh, it's behind that tree. There we are. Hey! Hey, little squirrely. Hey, squirrely. Oh. Good night. I'll see that Dashing Across America through a video. I'm out. I'm going to check it out. I ain't seen him in a while. Oh, Chuck is on? Good night, Hippie. Thanks for coming in. Rhodey says, I'm in Omaha, 78. Oh, really? Wow, that's really hot. Mary! Hey! Hey there, rubbing while I work. Chuck is fabulous. Yes, he is. I love your talk to text, Mary. Hi, Mary, says Rhodey. That's a different squirrel. That's not Onyx. I don't know who that is. Who are you? And here comes the chipmunk. We are here because of Chuck. Everyone running out the door, says Mary. Hey, can't we all just get along? Also, you're a lot bigger. Hippie says, I'm back. He's not live. I can watch his video later. Here he comes, says Rhodey. How can something so cute be so mean? Huh? How can something so cute be so mean? I can't help it, says Mary. Hippie says, that's what I tell my indoor cat every day. Some days she's so nice, and some days not so nice. Yeah, I have a cat like that. I have a cat that can be kind of a pain in the ass. Hey, Mary, says Hippie. There's another critter. I hear it coming. What kind of critter are you? Show yourself, little critter. I hear you. I hear you. Who are you, little squirrel? What's your name? Tell me right now. Oh, it's a chipmunk, but it just started under the porch. Oh my gosh, I can hear its little teeth. So cute. And it's gone. Or not gone. Because see, it's right there. It took its nut and ran. It took my nuts. It took my nuts. It took my nuts. Well, little squirrel, are you going to come back over? Oh. Chipmunk just came out from under the porch, scared the heck out of me. Are you going to come back over here or leave or what? Are you just going to stay a medium ways away? Hippie says, about a year ago, I walked in my bedroom and my cat just started growling at me. I closed the door, went back an hour later, and she calmed down. I know what got up. I don't know what got up her ass. Have you ever seen channel Just Ducking Around, Molly? Says Rhodey. No, I haven't. Do they have ducks? Hippie says, I've had it for 8 years. That's the only time she's done that. Squirrel butt. Can you guys see the squirrel butt? Squirrel butt. Squirrel butt. Let's see, the sun's starting to set. See if we got some pretty colors up here. Not really. Not really. You can kind of see the sunset there, though. Rhoda says, I hate when they have happens. Hippie says, I see a bunch cat butt and it always put in my face when she's walking across my chest. Yeah, mine does that too. He will lay across my face, especially if I'm snoring. That's weird. It's not as dark as it looks on camera. Linda, hey, good to see you. How are you doing today? Is that your garden, Mom? Yes, this is my backyard. Hi, Nick, says Mary. Did I miss somebody named Nick? Did I miss a Nick? Hi, Nick. I'm sorry if I missed you. Mary says, no. No, it's supposed to say I am back. I'm in the car. Welcome back to your car, Mary. It is getting really cold out here, and my left butt cheek is all numb, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here, guys. I want to thank everybody for coming. I want to thank everybody who participated in chat and everybody who just lurked. I appreciate you all, and I especially appreciate everyone. Excuse me, sorry. Trying not to die over here. I appreciate everyone that was lurking and everyone who participated and everyone who pressed the like button. Everyone go forth and be kind.